Hello, beautiful people, and thank you so much for tuning into the Be Love podcast, where we talk about growing mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Big warm welcome back for returning viewers, and a big warm welcome to those who are new. If you are new and this is the first time you are seeing my face, go ahead and tap that subscription button and that notification bell. That way you are notified every time I upload uplifting content. If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering if you're in a toxic relationship. This could be with a family member, it could be with a friend, a coworker, or even a romantic partner. And sometimes it's really hard to make that decision to leave, which is why I decided to go ahead and make today's video. The first thing we're going to talk about is spotting the red flags. Toxic people thrive on controlling behavior, making belittling comments, and even making you question your reality. Sometimes you may even feel like things might be your fault, even though it's not. So here are the top 4 things to look out for if you are starting to wonder if you are in a toxic relationship. Consistent negativity or pessimism. If you're dealing with a person that is always having something negative to say, even in good situations, they're always complaining about something, it can make you feel drained and like there's nothing you can do to make them see the bright side. Manipulation and control. They may try to manipulate and control you and make you feel guilty about something that you didn't do, and they may even try to push their agenda on you without considering your thoughts or feelings. Common tactics include gaslighting and playing the victim. Disrespect of boundaries. A toxic person never takes responsibility for their actions. No, my boy. Long story short, if they did something wrong, they will not apologize and they will not learn from it. Jealousy or possessiveness. If they are trying to take control of your time, your relationships, and your success, this may be a toxic person and they may even leave you feeling suffocated. There are many, many reasons why it's hard to leave, but for the sake of my time and your time, I'll start with 5. Emotional attachment. Emotional attachments can be hard to break, especially if you're holding out hope for this person to change or go back to the person that they used to be. And it's because of those feelings you may start second guessing your decision, and it may even feel like you're losing yourself. Hope for change. Oftentimes we hold out hope that things will change and get better, but it is that hope that sends you into a cycle of waiting for something that may never come. Fear of isolation and loneliness. If this relationship has taken a good portion of your time and energy, you might be afraid of starting over and being alone. Guilt. You may feel like you're abandoning this person, or you may feel like that the relationship didn't work because of you. Do not, and I repeat, do not let your empathy get in the way of leaving a toxic relationship. Dependents may be involved. When dependents are involved, it might be even scarier for you. You might be afraid of threats made toward the dependents. You might be afraid that you can't financially take care of them on your own. And you may even feel like you're breaking the family up. Don't let that negative Nancy in your head get to you. It is okay to walk away from a toxic relationship. Your dependent or dependents need to know what a healthy relationship looks like. And if you need to walk away from somebody that is disrespecting you, by all means do it. And move on to somebody that can show you what a healthy relationship looks like. That way your dependent or dependents will know what a healthy and true relationship looks like. It may be tempting to believe them, but please approach this with caution. Here's what to look out for if they promise to change. Look for patterns, not words. If they have made promises in the past to you and haven't followed through with them, odds are the promise that they made you now is an empty statement. Change happens over time. Give it time, but set boundaries. Let them know what is acceptable and what is unacceptable, and please go over the consequences of what will happen if boundaries are crossed. If they truly want to change for you, they will accept those terms. If you're not sure how to set clear boundaries, I did do a video on this previously, and I will link it in the description below for you guys. Assess your emotional investment. Make sure you're not enabling toxic behavior. Sometimes the most loving thing that you can do for the both of you is to walk away. Before you say anything to them, the first thing you need to do is prioritize your mental, physical, and emotional safety. Another thing to do before you say or do anything is to set up a support system for yourself. After that, if you are ready to approach this person, approach them with caution, and make sure you document everything. Documenting every conversation and every message can be extremely useful when you want legal protection. In my opinion, this is probably the hardest part, and you may even feel like you lost part of yourself. I'm going to tell you right now not to beat yourself up about it. Staying would have prolonged your pain. Ask yourself right now what you would prefer, short-term discomfort or long-term suffering. Look at it this way, you just created a space for a healthy relationship. Your energy is going to shift, and people that you are looking for, the people that you want in your life, are going to gravitate towards you. Always remember that you deserve better, and if they try to tell you otherwise, that is their own fear and anxiety talking. They are going to see that they are losing the power that they have over you. And that's going to freak them out a little bit. So they're going to do and say whatever to keep that power over you. If someone that you love very dearly was in your shoes, what advice would you give them? Take your own advice and do what's best for you. And here, my beautiful viewers, is where I will end today's episode. As always, if you found the information in the video helpful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you know somebody that's in a toxic relationship that could benefit from this, share the video with them. And if you have advice that I didn't mention, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Until the next video, take care. Remember to be loving, and I will talk to you later.